Good morning and welcome to the Wednesday, September 29th continuation of Tuesday's regular meeting of the Lane County Board of Commissioners. At this time, we are on item number 20, Human Resources, Order 21-09-29-01 in the matter of County Council's employment agreement. And Alana, before I call on you to give your report, I would like to make a statement, if I might. First, the chair would like to voice appreciation for everyone that provided input on Mr. Dingle and his performance. I believe the board conversation coming out of the executive session last week went a bit sideways. Frankly, I was at a loss. I feel anyone and everyone, no matter individual views, should be treated with consideration and respect. And in some instances, Mr. Dingle was not. As a result, the board has received significant additional input from those who know and work with him. It took courage by those who stepped up and provided that input. And I want to acknowledge how valuable and appreciated your input is. We heard you. All groups should have the opportunity for input, not just one or a few. Mr. Dingle has spent 37 years in public service, and it is clear he has organized an excellent legal capacity for the county and is loyal to that team. He has graciously agreed to offer the board to extend the current notice timeline in County Council's contract to November 1, 2021. This option is to provide both parties more time to evaluate best next steps. Thank you for your indulgence, and Alana, if you could provide remarks.
Chair, Commissioners, Alana Holmes, Chief Human Resources Officer, here with you this morning. As stated, our agenda item for this morning is to seek authorization to enter into an agreement extending the time period required to provide notice under County Council's current employment agreement to November 1st. A little bit of analysis and then the recommendation. As you'll recall, the board met on September 22nd last week and had a broad discussion regarding interest for the Office of County Council moving forward. There was also acknowledgement that the Office of County Council has very high quality employees. There's been a reduction in litigation and an increase in cost savings these past several years. At the September board meeting, employment contract options were discussed, as was the short timeline for making decisions with respect to County Council's contract. Currently, notice of non-renewal of the contract is required by approximately October 1st, 2021, which is this Friday. In order to allow both parties time to review and consider the options associated with County Council's employment, the staff recommend a tolling agreement, extending the current notice timelines in County Council's contract to November 1st, 2021. This option provides both parties more time to evaluate best next steps, and County Council has agreed to this approach. At this time, Chair, I'll turn it back to you for your conversation with the rest of the board.
Thank you very much. I'd like to structure conversation in the context of a motion, if that would be okay. Yes, Vice Chair Farr.
Thank you, Chair Bernie. I'm ready to make the motion. I move Order 20-09-29-01 in the matter of revising County Council's employment agreement, including 3 whereas and therefores.
Is Commissioner Krieger?
Thank you.
Okay, and forgive me. Order 21-09-29-01 has been moved for approval by Vice Chair Farr, seconded by Commissioner Trieger. Is there discussion to the motion? Seeing none, Chair will call for a vote. All those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Let the record show that Order 21-09-29-01 in the matter of county council's employment agreement has been approved unanimously, made by Vice Chair Farr and seconded by Commissioner Trieger, has been approved unanimously, 5 votes to 0. Thank you very much. We will move to item 21. Is there other business at this time? My understanding is that before we adjourn, we need to be read into executive session for this afternoon. Diana, if you would.
Chair Bernie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Commissioner.
Thank you, Chair Bernie. I would like to, for the executive session this afternoon, declare a potential conflict of interest. My son is an AFSCME employee and a steward for that union.
Duly noted, Commissioner. Thank you.
I will participate in the discussion. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted. Thank you very much.
I forgot to say that. Now I've said it. So.
Are there any other statements that need to be made prior to reading us into executive session? Diana, if you would.
Thank you, Chair Bernie. At this time, I will read the board into executive session for Wednesday, September 29th at 4 p.m. time certain. The Board of County Commissioners will meet in executive sessions to conduct deliberations with persons designated by the governing body to carry on labor negotiations. This executive session is held pursuant to ORS 192.6602D, which allows the Board of Commissioners to meet in executive session for the purposes listed. Representatives of the news media and designated staff shall be allowed to attend the executive session. All other members of the audience are asked to leave the room. Representatives of the news media are specifically directed not to report on any of the deliberations during the executive session, except to state the general subject of the session as previously announced. No decision may be made in executive session. The board reserves the right to come back into public session should the need arise.
Thank you very much. I heard a rumor that all of us are exceedingly busy today, so we are now in recess. Thank you all.